Warning, this video may contain spoilers for the TV show or movie that we discuss in this video. If you have not yet watched the TV show or movie that this video is about, please come back to the video at a later time after you have watched the content that was discussed. You have been warned. How's it going, everybody? This is Rob of Novakast, back with another video, and yes, I am back to using the avatar that I've created for myself for the channel, mostly because it's just easier. But with this, try something a little bit different again, and we are going to talk about the recent Castlevania Season 3. Okay, where do I even begin? First off, oh my gosh. I guess we could start off with that little tidbit with, or at least the little scene with Alucard losing it, missing his friends. Though I will say it was a pleasant scene where he's like picking food, like catching some fish, grabbing some berries, some vegetables, and it seems like, since he's not a full-fledged vampire, like he's a half human, half vampire hybrid, he, can eat regular food. It didn't seem like with, some of the other vampires they could do that, but it seems like with him, he can do that he's capable of, sustaining himself with things other than blood. So, I thought that was pretty cool. And we get to see a little bit of how Sypha and Trevor are kind of dealing with some of the stuff that's going on. For instance, they've been hunting down different night creatures, and in a sense helping going from town to town, which I thought was pretty cool. And the way that they've been able to improve their combat is really great. We get a brief moment with Camilla, and apparently, and this is something that we were predicting, like when it comes to the generals, we thought that it was just a bunch of random like other monsters, but no, it's apparently Camilla's sisters that are in the trailer. So I thought that was actually pretty cool to find out that, there's, not just Camilla, but 4 other vampire sisters that are working together to, take control. And near the end, we get some voice acting from freaking Davy Jones, freaking Bill Nye, playing as this sophisticated character near the very end of the episode, which I thought was pretty cool. Him debating this one freaking food stand merchant lady about the values of different coins, and it's around the same time that Trevor and Sypha show up, and I gotta say there might be a thing between the two, because at one point Alucard gets a free cup of or a mug of beer, and he says that this is better than sex, and Sypha freaking gets pissed off and freezes his beer. So there's definitely something going on between those two. At least that's what I'm seeing right this second, and I fucking love it. The interaction between the two of them is just gold. Also, I could be wrong, but I think Ian McKellen might also be playing a character in this show, in that of this character that pops up near the end of the first episode called The Judge. I don't know for sure, but it sounded exactly like him. So, final thoughts. Good start. Very, very good start with this season. I'm curious about how we're going to go further with this season, just because we get to see a little bit what happens to Hector. We get to see a little bit of the dynamic with Sypha and Trevor, which again is just fucking adorable. We get introduced to a few new characters. We saw a little bit of freaking Alucard, as well as a little bit more understanding with Camilla. So I am curious to see what happens next.